So hi guys, I will show you in today's video how to compare data between two files. So I have a file here. First of all, let me arrange the records in ascending order so that I can show you exact how it is compared. Let me remove this dot also. Now let me save this file repl space dot zl space dot zf test test dot ps1. So it is saved. Okay, now ps1 and ps2 data are exactly same. Okay, so let me compare. But if you have doubt whether the data is exactly same or it has some difference, how to compare that? Now if you have doubt, you can go to option. So start first of all, then 3 for utilities and 13 SuperC option. So there you can go, or you can directly go start 3.13. So here you can see first option is new DS name, second option is old DS name. In new DS name, you can give this PS2 file or PS1 also will work, anything you can give. So it will compare the data of PS2 with PS1. So press enter. So here it is saying 62 number of line matches, 0 reformatted lines, 0 new line insertion, 0 old line deletion, new lines process 62, old line process 62. New lines means this file is considered as new file. This PS1 file is considered as old file. So 62 new file lines are processed. That means either from this PS2 file, 62 lines are processed, and 62 lines are processed from old file, PS1 file also, and 62 number of line matches. That means everything is matching. 0 new file line insertions. That means in this file, there is no such record which is present only in PS2 but not in PS1. That is called insertion, because whatever file you are considering as new, you have put on top. So I have put PS2 on top, PS1 below. So PS2 will be considered as a new file and PS1 will be considered as old file. So when it says 0 new file line insertion, that means there is no such data in PS2 file which is not present in PS file. And also it says 0 old file line deletions. That means there is no such data in PS1 which is not present in PS2. Okay. So how it compares is it will compare the data line by line. So first record of PS1 file will be checked with the first record of PS2 file. So first line of PS1 is Aaron, first line of PS2 is Aaron. So matching 100%. So this is one line match. Second line is Aaron, second in the PS2 file is also Aaron. It will also match. So second two line matches like this. Let me do one thing. In the first line, let me write David in the PS1 file. Okay. And let me save it. Test.ps1. Okay, I have saved the data. First line of PS1 file I have changed as David, but I have not changed for PS2 file. Now the same Super C option I will again choose and I will click on it. So now it says insertion. I means insertion, Aaron, D means delete David. If you go below, it will say 62 new lines processed. That means from PS2 file, which is considered as new file, 62 lines have been processed and 62 old lines have been processed. That means from PS file, 62 lines have been processed, out of which 61 number of line matches. So 61 number of lines are matching. One line is not matching. One new line insertion, one new line deletion, meaning in the PS2 file, it is considered that one new line is inserted, and in from PS1 file, one line is deleted. Why inserted? Because in PS2 file, the first line is Aaron, but in PS1 file, the first line is David. Okay, that is why it is saying in PS2 file, Aaron is inserted, and in the old file, since David is present, so David is deleted. So insertion will be considered as a new file for the new file. So in the new file, Aaron is considered to be inserted since Aaron is not present in the first file PS1 file as the first record. And also David is not present in PS2 file as the first record, but David is present as the first line in the PS1 file. That's why it is considered as deleted. So this is how you can compare whether line by line matching is done or not. So this is how, even though the other records, other 61 records are matching line by line, since one record is not matching, it will show you this way. Now, if you change, if the content is exactly the same, but the records are in random manner, then also you'll find the differences, because this Super C option will check the records line by line, check the records line by line. Okay. So first line of first file, new file will be matched with the first line of second file. Second line of second file will be matched with the second line of first file, like that. Each and every line will be matched between the two files. So even though remaining records are matching, only one line is not matching, it will show you this way. And even if all the records are matching, but the records are not in the same manner or same order in the two files, then also you'll get the differences. So this is how you can find out. It's very easy. So directly you can go to start 3.13, 3.13. Here you can give a file name, below you can give another file name, press enter. If there are any differences, it will show you this way. I means insertion in the new file, D means deletion from the new file, old file. Okay, that means this line has been inserted in the new file, this line has been deleted from this file. Okay, this is the way it will show you, and below you will see how many lines are matching. Also, please always see how many lines are processed from the first new file, how many lines are processed from the second file, and how many lines are matching, how many lines have difference. Okay, so this is the way you can find out. Hope this video is helpful. Please suggest on which topics I have to make videos, so that I can make videos and I can publish. Thank you so much. Take care.